Hey guys, this is Sass again, and I'm videoing here in Charleston, South Carolina. This place here is called the Battery or the Waterfront. It's actually the first shots of the Civil War here, so I'm going to show you where I am so you can see some of the sights here. And I'm going to tell you why I am videoing this at this location, because it's one of the prettiest locations here in Charleston, South Carolina. You can see the sunset over here. But Cora and I, we're actually headed back to the Philippines this week. So going to visit some different places and enjoy the tropical weather there, because it's definitely getting cold here in South Carolina. Also, we got a big surprise for you. So this time, yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. We're actually going to visit Thailand this time. So definitely want to share all the sights and the experiences with you. We're excited about what we're going to see there, and definitely we'll take you on the journey, and hope you guys enjoy what we see, and definitely we'll make sure we record everything and keep you abreast with what we're experiencing. So, but on this video, what I want to do is I just want to give you 7 things to consider when traveling abroad. So some of this you'll probably say is common sense, but what I found out is common sense is not necessarily all that common these days. So the first thing you guys want to do is make sure that you do research on the country that you want to visit, so you know where to go and where not to go. And definitely for safety reasons, you want to make sure you do your research. What I've found also, a lot of time when you travel abroad, the laws are very different from what you see in the United States and over in European countries. So you definitely want to make sure you do your research before traveling abroad. The second thing you want to definitely consider is check the visa requirements. Check your passport. Make sure that you can actually visit those countries, because sometimes there are different requirements for each country and how long you can definitely visit and stay in those locations. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Also, the third thing you definitely want to consider is make sure that your medical requirements and your vaccinations are up to date, because some countries definitely recommend, or they, let's just put it this way, they say that you have to have certain vaccination shots before entering the country. So definitely keep that in mind. The fourth thing you definitely want to consider is consider getting a consultation with all these different, there are different expats and vloggers that actually live in these countries. So especially when you're talking about the Philippines and Thailand. So if you guys don't know of anyone, send me a message in the chat, and then definitely I can turn you on to several people that actually live in those countries that can definitely give you a good consultation. Definitely in Thailand, there's Richie Mack with Zoom to Thailand. There's Travelversity, Ja, and also let's see, oh, Chocolate Man in Thailand. So those are 3 good guys that can definitely give you an excellent consultation when visiting Thailand. In the Philippines, man, you got Black Filipino TV. You got what's my boy? Oh my God, what's my boy? Oh shoot, I can't even think. I'll think of it in a second. Oh my God, what's my boy? Sunshine Shoulders. Dang, Calvin with Sunshine Shoulders. That's him. He's good as well. So, but like I said, if you have any questions about those countries that you want to visit or want a consultation, shoot me a message and I'll definitely turn you on to those guys. The fifth thing that you want to consider is, and this sounds like common sense, but plan your trip out, guys, so you don't waste your time, because the last thing you want to do is you get there to the destination, and then now you're wasting all this valuable time trying to figure out what to do, where to go, which hotel or bed and breakfast you want to definitely take a look at. Um, Also, with your airlines, just remember, guys, the earlier you purchase your airlines, the cheaper the flights are. Now, definitely when you purchase your airlines ahead of time, you want to make sure that you keep checking up with your airlines, because this trip we usually we book it 6 to 9 months in advance, but this time we only did it for about 6 months, and they literally changed our flights about 6 to 7 times already. So definitely you want to check that. Make sure you keep abreast with that. Also, the sixth thing is consider the communication that you want to take advantage of. Things like your cell phone. Also, if you have a laptop or a computer, that definitely with your cell phone, you guys want to make sure that if you have a plan like with Verizon or AT&T, you want to keep that thing on airplane mode. And if you have a standby or secondary phone, you may just want to take it with you and purchase some load. So therefore you can make local phone calls or call back to the States or what have you. So if you need to do that, keep that in mind. If you have a laptop or computer where you need to do some work or just check up on your email, I think I just saw a dolphin over there. I'll just keep an eye there. Yeah, that's a dolphin guy. Let's see if we can catch him again. Maybe he'll come back up. But anyway, if you have your computer laptop over there, create a VPN so you can definitely stay logged in and log into the accounts and websites that you usually do here. So I'm trying to get that dolphin over there. So it's quite important, because I realized when I went to the Philippines, I couldn't log into half of the websites that I had back in the States. So make sure you create a VPN before you leave. And let's see, and the seventh thing, and probably the most important, sounds simple, but get your money right, guys. If you don't have your money right, the last thing you want to do is be stranded in a foreign country without enough money to get back, to get around, for transportation, to get things to eat. All those things, you want to make sure that you have your money right. Make sure you have enough money, cash stored. Now, I'm going to tell you, when you go to countries like Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, the dollar and the pound is very strong. So it is so easy to get sidetracked and start to splurge. And next thing you know, half your money's gone because you're acting like a boss. And problem is, it's easy to get behind. I think I saw another dolphin over here. Anyway, but guys, those are the 7 things I wanted to share with you. Yeah, there are 2 dolphins and a helicopter above. So let's see. Yeah. All right. So those are the 7 things I wanted to share with you guys. And what I'm going to do is, this is, like I said, this is a beautiful place to go walking. So I'm just going to kind of walk around a little bit and show you the sights, so you know what you're missing here in Charleston, South Carolina. Very historical place here. Matter of fact, like I said, this is the waterfront, the Battery, the peninsula in Charleston. And if you could, let me see if I can see it. You could probably see it. That's Fort Sumter out there, where that's the first shots of the Civil War were fired to Fort Sumter out there. And I'm going to show you, there are some actual cannons that are still here in Charleston. Of course, they had to take the turrets off, but those are supposed to be the actual cannons that were used back in the Civil War. So I'll kind of walk down here to kind of show you what I see. Okay. How you doing?
So it's cold in the house?
Man, it is getting chilly out here. It's about 40 something degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's about that time to head to some tropical weather. So we're excited to go back to the Philippines. All right, as you can see over here, guys, those are some of the actual cannons. And I take it those are the cannonballs that were used, and of course now they're just there for historical purposes there. All right. And like I said, in the summertime, really nice places. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. They usually have some weddings over there too. There's like a little kiosk back over there to where summertime. Charleston is one of the destinations that they have lots of weddings. People travel all across the world to come here for weddings. So, all right, guys, I'm not gonna keep you too long, but just trying to show you some of the sights here and trying to get away from this music so they don't mess up my monetization. So, all right, guys, you take care. Please like, subscribe, and until next time.
You know, Waynesville and some of the